Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am pretty pumped up about today's video because I am finally getting my hands into a ton of products that I have wanted to try because, you guessed it, this is a full face of Drugstore first impressions. I have glitter everywhere. There are so many products that I love and there are a few misses. What really got me started on this idea is when I went on Colourpop's website and might have blacked out and ordered all of these products. Oh my goodness, you guys. What's crazy about it is their prices are so bonkers that literally all of this stuff is like $100. I also went by Ulta, which is, duh, my favorite pastime, and picked up even more drugstore products that I've been wanting to try. So you guys, if you're interested to see how I got this look, then let's just get started. All right, CoverGirl sent over their entire line of primers. So I have right here the pore minimizing, and I also have the illuminating. You'll know I love a good illuminating primer, so I am gonna go in with that. Y'all, the house right now smells totally like smoke. All right, first of all, I'm not a good cook, but the funny part about it is when I was in Atlanta shooting yesterday, me and my photographer, she's really my friend more than she is my photographer, were talking about what we're doing to try and lose weight. And I was saying, oh, I'm eating healthy, but I'm not working out. She's like, oh, I'm doing the opposite. I'm working out all the time, but you know, my eating's not matching. And we look over and there's a Shake Shack. And I was like, I've never been to Shake Shack before. Let's do that. So today I am trying to get back on track, and I was broiling some chicken and something freaking caught fire in the oven and the house smells like crap now. Sorry, Jeremy. All right, for foundation, I am so excited to try out Maybelline's Dream Urban Cover Foundation. I have the shade 220 Natural Beige. I have heard great reviews about this. It has an SPF in it, and it says full coverage, so we will see about that. Oh, I don't have a beauty blender out here. Hang on. Tap this all over and then grab my beauty sponge. All right, let me get you guys up close. Here is what my skin looks like with that Dream Urban Cover. I'm gonna see how it lasts, but on first impressions, I really like this. For concealer, this is another one that I feel like so many people are talking about right now. It's the Infallible Full Wear Concealer by L'Oreal, and people have been saying this is a dupe to Tarte Shape Tape, so we'll see. Like, what I love about Tarte Shape Tape is how much it cancels everything out. It's super full coverage. I'm using the shade 330 Ivory, but it definitely has a yellow undertone to it. I'm still seeing a little bit of darkness under my eyes. I might add a little bit more. It's also sort of making my eyes burn a little bit. I don't know if that's normal. All right, y'all, that second layer definitely did the trick. I'm looking at it up close right here, and I'm not seeing any creasing. I feel like it's such a beautiful shade. Again, it's 330 Ivory. I think I really like this. I'm not sure if I would say it was a complete dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. I also think I might prefer the e.l.f. concealer. I think that's a little bit more full coverage, but it doesn't matter because I am going to go in with Maybelline's Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the shade 130 Buff Beige. So this is probably going to add a little bit more coverage to my under eyes. Y'all know I love the Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder. I've got it right here. I use this to bake under my contour. So I was excited to try out the pressed powder. It's really pretty. I'm gonna set all the places where I put that concealer down. Y'all, I really like this. I like this so much, I think I'm going to go ahead and set my entire face with it. All right, guys, I really like this combination. I feel like my skin looks so natural but covered. Oh, the drugstore's just killing it. Okay, now for eyebrows, and this is where I'm worried because I love my Winky Lux eyeliner so much. I have two options here. I don't know what I'm gonna like more. I have the CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil in Honey Brown. It's got a spoolie on one end and the teeny tiny little brow pencil on the other end. And then I also have the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Retractable Brow Pencil, and it is more like my Winky Lux. It's got the spoolie on one side, and it's got the thicker tip on the other side. So I think I'm gonna go in with this to begin with because it is more of what I'm used to. What makes me nervous about drugstore brow products is that they're typically super waxy and not that pigmented. You know what? This isn't pulling or tugging or anything like that. It's actually working pretty good. I am pleasantly surprised by this. I don't think I told you the shade I'm using. 626A Ash Brown. This is a dupe for my Winky Lux. I do have another product that I want to go into. I don't usually use a brow gel on a regular basis, but I think I need to start because if I get a shade a little bit lighter, I think it's going to make my eyebrows look just a little bit more natural, kind of like there's highlights through them. So I picked up the Essence Make Me Brow, and this is the shade Blondie Brows, but it really looks more like a taupe color. So let's try this out. Here is what the little spoolie looks like. It looks like it's got little fibers on it too. Oh yeah, that is the perfect shade. It's just lightening up my brows a little bit and setting them in place. Y'all, we've had so many wins so far today. I'm really excited. Now, let's see. We're going to go in with the bronzer. And this has got me a little nervous because this bronzer is so loomy. It is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It. And I'm wearing the medium shade, 02 medium. Let me show you what it looks like. It does have, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, kind of like sparkles in it. I don't know if I love that. I'm gonna use my favorite Wet n Wild brush from the Pac-Man collection. Let's try this out. This is the first one that I am genuinely nervous about. I'm not seeing a ton of sparkle, which is fabulous, but I'm also not seeing a ton of pigment. And I mean, yes, this is a huge product, but it is pricey for a drugstore product. I think it's like $10. I mean, I guess I would just expect a little bit more pigment on the first swipe from a L'Oreal product, but it looks like it's buildable, so we will. I mean, that's fine. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I honestly prefer the Butter Bronzer. I would say if you're going to spend $10 on a bronzer, I prefer the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer to the L'Oreal Lumi. So I don't have a new contour to try, and when I was looking around my collection, I don't even think I have a ton of drugstore contour shades. So when I was looking, the only one I could find is the NYX Wonder Stick, and I haven't used this in a while, so I'm a little nervous about it. I used to love this product, and then I just got more into the Benefit Hoola. Go in. All right, I'm going to take, this is a new purchase too, the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Stipple Brush. I got this to try out some of these cream blushes, and it actually works great for blending cream products. The only thing is, it's a really teeny tiny brush. Like, here's a regular size brush. Why is it so teeny tiny? Tell me if you have heard Nikki and Gabby's new song, Hair Tie. I cannot get that song out of my head. I'm 31 years old and I'm still like blush a little bit at it. I mean, it is a great song, super catchy, but I can't imagine their parents listening to it. But yeah, I have not been able to get that song out of my head since it came out a few days ago. Okay, now I am super excited to get into all of these Colourpop products. I have wanted to try these blush sticks. I went with the shade Under Pressure. I wanted like a peachy shade, here is what it looks like, and I think that's great that they have the name and the color on the top of it so you can find it in your collection really easily. Trying to think if I need to go ahead and just kind of put it on my face and then stipple it in with that brush, or how I need to do it. Maybe take it on a beauty blender. So I had only tried Colourpop products that you could purchase at Ulta, so I was excited to put together a big order, and I cannot believe all the stuff I got, and I think my order was like $100. But the only problem is shipping took forever. If you select the option of free shipping, just keep in mind, I mean, I love me some free shipping, but it took almost 2 weeks for me to receive these products. I'm gonna have to look into the best method of application for these, but I do like that it just makes my cheeks look so juicy. So I also picked up a light stick, and I am really excited to try this out. It's so hard to decide. I mean, there were so many of these blush sticks and light sticks. It was really hard to decide. Personally, for cheeks, I love a peachy color. And when it comes to a highlight, I like a champagne color, and I do not like glitter in my highlight. So I went with the shade Star Bright. Swatch that. That looks perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm going to just dip my beauty sponge on it and tap it. This is really pretty and natural. I actually have another Colourpop highlighter here from the Disney Villains. Let's see what it looks like. Oh my goodness, you guys. Let's swatch this. Oh, it feels wet. All right, here are the two swatched next to each other. This is definitely a little bit more on the gold side than the Star Bright was. Oh my gosh, you guys. I mean, this is a blinding highlight. This is definitely for the more natural girl, but if you are looking for a blinding highlight you can see from space, this Super Shock highlighter in Maleficent is it. So I am going to pop a little bit just right in the center and amp that up. I do not know how Colourpop does it for so cheap. All right, I have zoomed y'all on in to do the eyes. So this is what I am most excited about, and what actually got me over to the Colourpop website, where I just blacked out and ordered one of everything. But it is the Halo Top by Colourpop, their little collaboration. It's 4 sets of these. I think there's like a mint chocolate chip, a strawberry, a birthday cake, and one other. And you just get 2 Super Shock pigments. I just can't get over how cute this is, and obviously I love Halo Top too. Just like the cutest packaging. So you open it up and you have your 2 Super Shock eyeshadows in there, and let me go ahead and swatch those for you. All right, first up is the shade Jam Out. Oh my goodness. Yeah, these feel wet. It's crazy. Stunning. Okay, here is the shade Jam Out swatched. It's just a beautiful pinky red with a ton of glitter in there. The second Super Shock shadow you get, it's also an ultra glitter. It is in the shade, oh no, it fell out. Colourpop, I was just bragging about you. This looks stunning though. I'm scared to hold it up because I don't want it to fall out. How beautiful is this shade? I feel like this is the shade I want to use. All right, let's swatch this. Wow, it looks pink when it's in there, and then you swatch it and it's like this champagne gold. Oh my goodness, these shades are stunning. I will look past that the pan fell out. So obviously I can't do a look alone with just these Super Shock shadows. That's a tongue twister. So I did pick up, I went through all of their palettes, and of course they released one, this like strawberry milkshake palette they just came out with. It's $12. Those are my colors. But that was not available 2 weeks ago when I placed my order. I always like to look for a smaller palette that would be great to travel with. It has a lot of just really wearable shades. I have my, you know, Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette back there when I want to do some more colorful looks, but on a day-to-day basis, I do wear more boring neutral shades. So I picked up the Disney Designer Collection. This is the Princess palette. Let's take it out. Oh my goodness, you guys. Here is what it looks like. I know this is not new, but it is new to me. Let's open it. Here are those shades. Oh my goodness, you guys. I mean, these are my shades. To start this look, I am going to go in with this light pink Juju. Y'all, I have a confession. I was not a Disney princess girl growing up. I was not into, I mean, the irony. I love this shade, just a really pretty blush pink. I was not really into super girly things, which is ironic now because I'm all about makeup and fashion. Yeah, growing up, I did not watch Disney movies. I didn't have Barbies. I lived in a neighborhood. I was the only girl in a neighborhood of all guys. So I was doing whatever I could to fit in with the boys and have them kind of accept me, you know, when it comes time to like pick teams to play kickball. My most prized possessions were I finally got these like black and forest green K2 rollerblades. Do you guys remember that? They have to fit now. I think my feet stopped growing at that time. I need to get those rollerblades up here to South Carolina and like give those a go again. They'll probably be pretty fun. Yeah, I could really just wear this and like pop on a lid color and some mascara and go. But you know I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try as many shades in this palette as humanly possible. But yeah, I was never into girly stuff growing up. I mean, y'all know me. I wound up like going to college, graduating, going straight into NASCAR. All right, I'm gonna get a little bit of a smaller fluffy brush and go in with Triton and deepen up that outer corner even more. I think I am going to deepen this look up even more with the shade Beast. This is just like a gorgeous deep red brown shade with a tiny bit of glitter in it, but I don't think, yeah, it's not that bad. I think what I'm going to do is I obviously am going to use the shade Berry Sweet from the Halo Top, but I want to lay something down because that is so glittery and I have my base down already, so I don't want glitter all over my face. So I think I'm going to go in with this Jelly Mutt shadow. I have not used one of these before, but I have heard great things. This is in the shade Perfectly Wretched. I think this one might have had a tough time in transit too. Here is what it looks like. I just feel like it's kind of hard. I don't know if it's supposed to be hard. I mean, it looks like a beautiful shade. I just feel like it might have dried out a little bit. We'll give it a go and see. I'm just going to take my finger onto that. Whew. And just press that onto my eyelid. Oh my goodness, you guys. Wow. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I need Jeremy to get home and take me out. This is so stunning. I mean, obviously I'm gonna put the other thing over it. I hope it doesn't ruin it. This is a shade that could match so many eye looks if you're just wanting to amp them up with some glitter. That is so pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna use my fingertip in this shadow too and lay it right on top of that Jelly Mutt shadow. Oh yeah. Ooh, okay, you see how, I hope the camera will pick this up. That made this eye so much more gold. This one's more silvery. So depending on what sort of finish you like. Wow, these are beautiful. I love that. I am getting a little bit of fallout, but what can I expect with glitter shadows? I love these so much. Woo! Y'all, I don't know if makeup should get me as excited as it does. It's just so much fun. Now, let's buff out the under eyes. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take a teeny tiny little brush and pack that Beast shade right under my lower lash line, and then I'll buff it out with one of the other colors. All right, now I am going to use Triton and a little bit of Juju. Who is Juju from? Again, I don't know much about the Disney princesses or the Disney movies, so I don't know what Juju's from. Now I am going to pop a highlight in the inner corner, and this one actually has a couple of great options. There is a Prince Charming, which is what I usually use for an inner corner, but there's also a Thingamabob over here that is just like a little bit more blue. So I actually might mix those two together. Thingamabob just, well, I guess it's more silver. Oh yeah, look at that. Y'all, we are finding, I mean, that's almost like too intense for an inner corner, which is something I would never say. All right, you guys, I have my eyeshadow laid, so I am gonna pop off camera and do some liner and lashes. I do wanna share the mascara I'm using. It is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. It is a dupe for the Hourglass mascara. Here's what the wand looks like. It even looks identical to it. So I will be right back.
I'm singing this shit to you, baby, and I can't wait to get you all over me. I'm gonna spoil you, my baby, all night. Come and take this lipstick off my lips.
All right, now I'm going to take that same mascara, and this might be a bad idea, but I'm going to go in and apply it. You know, actually that's not bad. I'm worried with a big brush like this, I'm gonna get it, I'm getting a little bit, but I can always spoolie that away. Just add this to my lower lash line. You guys, this mascara is so good. Essence makes some bomb products. All right, guys, now we are going to go into lips, and I'm pretty excited about this because I have a ton of options. I might just try a few, put them on, take them off, and see. What I really wanted to try were their Just a Tint lip crayons, and I'll show you the shades that I got. I got Rise and Shine. It looks like this, peachy nude color. And then I also got Z-Boys, which is a little bit more nude. And then I also got two of their lipsticks. One came in that set that I told you about. I think it's this one. Oh yeah. Oh, look how cute that is. It says Villains on the lipstick. This is the shade Dr. Facilier. I don't know what that's from either. I feel like I'm really letting you guys down. And then I also got the color Hades. And this is the shade Hades. I also got a lippy pencil in the shade BFF. Give that a go. I haven't tried any of their lip liners before. Like I said, I've only tried the products in Ulta and they don't have lip liners there, unfortunately. I also have 3 of the Wet n Wild Pac-Man collection. These look so cute. Look, they've got the little like game on the top of it. So let's just jump into it. We've got to go in with a lip liner anyways, so let's give this shade a try. This is BFF. All right, y'all, this color, I thought it was going to be a little bit darker, but it's actually pretty dang close to the color of my lips, which I don't love. I like the formula of this though. You know how MAC lip liners are really stiff, but they stay all day? This is a more kind of like glide on texture to it, which is easier to apply. I just don't know how long that's going to last. I might add a little bit more of a darker shade. I'll go in with that Flower Beauty lip liner. I'm not sure how I feel about the shade BFF. I like something that's a little bit deeper than the tone of my lips, and that was almost identical to the shade of my lips. All right, I think I'm going to try the Just a Tint lipstick, lip crayon. Oh my gosh, you guys. This smells like an alcoholic beverage that I've had before. Like, I feel like I'm on an island somewhere. Like, it's a drink I've had like on a cruise ship before. Oh, this is a pretty color. I mean, when it says just a tint, like, this has a lot of pigment to it. All right, that is what the shade Rise and Shine looks like. That's beautiful. I love this. I'm going to go ahead and take that off and try out Z-Boys. Ooh. I thought I was gonna like that first shade best. I mean, these just smell so good. This is a beautiful everyday shade though. What's weird about the packaging is honestly, this one is lighter than this one, but here is what Z-Boys looks like on. All right, my camera died while I was doing it, but I went ahead and put the Hades lipstick on, and it's actually a lot more corally than I was expecting, and I like that. So I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Ghost Gloss Brilliant in the shade Clyde and just pop that right on top for a little shine. Oh, wow. These are pigmented. I have liked so many things from that Pac-Man collection. My grandpa always had a Pac-Man machine in his basement while I was growing up, so I just have a sweet spot for Pac-Man. Love that. All right, I am just going to set my face with this Catrice HD Active Performance Freezing Spray. Oh, that is a nice sprayer. It feels really good too. All right, I have one more product that was the other reason I placed a Colourpop order, because I was so excited about it. It's from their new line, Soul Body, and this is their Shimmering Dry Oil in the shade Soft Gold. Oh, I pulled the cap off of it. Oh my goodness, you guys. Can you see how stunning that is? I think there's 4 shades in this. I don't know if I'm supposed to shake it up or not, but I'm just going to apply a little bit to my body and see how it performs. What I have been using is the Sol de Janeiro Rio Sunset Glow Oil. I'm not sure what shade this is. So this is what it's going to have to compete with. This is so stunning. The only thing about it is living in the humid South, you put this all over your legs, you go outside and you sweat and you're like slipping around and it just kind of feels gross. So I was hoping this is more of a dry oil. Oh wow, this is definitely more liquid than that Sol de Janeiro. Smells like you're at the beach. That's definitely pretty and definitely gives me a glow. I feel like you guys won't be able to see it as well under these lights. I'd have to go outside. I really like this. It smells delicious and it's such a pretty color. All right, y'all, this is the completed look. I loved so many products that I tried today, so I did want to take you through what I think are winners and what I think that you guys can pass on. So for winners, I surprisingly loved Z-Boys more than Rise and Shine. These smell so freaking good. I highly recommend these. Same with the lipsticks from Colourpop. I loved the Disney Villains set where you got the lipstick, the highlighter, the Jelly Mutt shadow. This is an amazing set and an amazing value. I did really like Maybelline's Urban Dream Cover Foundation. I think my skin looks really nice. And I also enjoyed the Maybelline Fit Me powder. My favorite is probably this adorable Colourpop Strawberry Super Shock Pigment Duo. I highly recommend this. Loved the eyebrow products too, and really enjoyed the Disney Princess palette. Now, what I think that you guys could pass on, I don't hate any of these products, but they're just a little so-so. I probably will be returning this. This is just not enough pigment in a bronzer, and when I know that Physicians Formula can do it so good, there's no reason to even waste my time on this. I need to play around with cream blush and cream highlight a little bit more because these colors are so beautiful. I am going to keep them. I just need to do some more research and figure out how to apply it the best way. I like this. I don't think it's bad. I do prefer the e.l.f. concealer or the NYX concealer over it, but it's fine. It's a good color. I did not like the Colourpop Lippy Stick in the color BFF. That's probably just because of the shade being too light, which is my fault. So I might try, I think it's BFF 2. I think that one might be a little bit better. So I hope you guys enjoyed following along. I cannot get over what this eyeshadow looks like. I am so obsessed with it. I have glitter everywhere and I have had so much fun with you guys today. So be sure and subscribe and I will have a video next week for y'all. Bye!